Good morning.
早上好。
I want to thank Chairman Liao Sim for the very, very warm welcome. And I want to thank all of you for coming here today.
首先呢，想要感谢上海市经济信息化委主任姚新先生，感谢您的盛情款待，那也非常感谢在座的各位今天来到我们的会场。
As I told the chairman, the two nations, the Chinese and the Jewish nations, have a lot in common. You guys go back 5,000 years, we go back 4,000 years, so we have ancient heritage that we value, and at the same time we look way into the future. There's a difference though. The Chinese were fortunate to be for the past 5,000 years in this land. The Jews, until 2,000 years ago, were in Israel, and then were expelled and distributed all around the world. Now, because the Jews were moved from one place to another, instead of investing in property, which you need to leave behind, they focused on learning Torah, which is our holy studies, and teaching the children and educating the children one generation after another. Israel is bustling with innovation. When you walk around Tel Aviv, the Shanghai of Israel, you see people are always thinking how to do things differently, how to innovate. So I want to share with you, Mr. Chairman, a story. One day, an Israeli gastro doctor and his good friend, a missile engineer, are sitting together and having lunch.
那有一天呢，以色列一位肠胃医科的
And the gastro doctor tells his friend, you know, many people have tumors in their intestines, but in order to explore whether they have a tumor or not, we have to do surgery. This is very evasive. I wish someone could invent a technology to prevent the need of surgery just to explore. So his missile engineer friend says, I have an idea. You know, on the missiles that I design, there's a camera on the tip of the missile. Why don't we miniaturize it and use it inside the body of a person? The person will swallow a pill with cameras on it, and it'll transmit the pictures outward to a computer, and then you can see whether the person has a tumor or not. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a company. This is a little pill that has a camera on both sides and flashes because it's very dark in there. And this is being used by hundreds of thousands of people all around the world as a pill you swallow, and it goes out in the toilet later, and you don't need to conduct surgery anymore for that procedure. So, Jews have a tendency to ask questions. Why is something this way and not that way? And these questions generate innovation, whether it be Karl Marx or Albert Einstein or Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook. We're always asking questions.
那犹太为什么是这样而不是那样呢？那正是由于这种精神，所以我们有爱因斯坦，有有 Mark Facebook 的创始人，所以都是由于这种精神而来的。
We've been so warmly received by the Chinese people and the Chinese leadership, the Vice Chairman of the NDRC and the Minister of Science and Technology and the Ministry of Trade and Commerce, and by you, Mr. Chairman, and by business leaders. I believe that China and Israel have a great future together. And finally, I want to say, economy and business is based on a connection between people. And before we make business, the first step is to build a strong and long-term lasting relationship between the Chinese people and the Israeli people. And that's my goal here.
那最后呢，我想讲一点。
I hope we have a very productive day today. My very first visit as Minister of Economy is to China. That's my first destination as Israel's Minister of Economy, and that is a deliberate decision to emphasize that Israel wants to do business with our Chinese friends. Following Prime Minister Netanyahu's meeting with the Chinese Premier leadership and president, Israel is now focused on this relationship. I hope you have a very productive day, and I hope we go and do business together. Thank you very much.